Good evening to all. Hope this time we are getting the sound. Last time we had some problem with the sound. Are you getting sound now? Just send me a message in a WhatsApp. Are you getting sound now? Okay. So let's start. This live class is designed to give you the revision of your number system. I am in a plan to cover this number system, magic number, Krishnamurty number, all prime number, split number, tech number. So these numbers I am trying to do. Hello. Ebe bi subuni. Na ebe subuchi na nahi voice dekhe. Hello. Second streaming diya hai. Hello. Okay. So these are the variety of number system I am trying to apply over here. These are having different logic and is having its own importance, but I cannot give you any guarantee that these questions will come in your examination. These are simply your different type of mechanism that I'm applying for the programming. So we'll begin with the first one called your magic number. Now, first of all, we should understand what is magic number. It says that sum of the digit of a number up to single digit is equals to 1. Then it is called magic number. Now, what is called sum of the digit up to single digit? Let's check one example. Suppose I am having a number called 226. Now, these are my digits. We have to know what are the called digits. So, we have a digit called 2. Another digit is 2. Another digit is 6. Now, what we need to do? Sum of the digit. So, that's why I will add 2 plus 2 plus 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Now, sum of the digit we got 10. But it is not single digit. It is double digit. So, that's why I need to calculate the sum again. So, now the number must be 10 next time. So, the digits will be 1 plus 0 is your 1. Now, we got single digit. And it is 1 also. That's why it is called magic number. Suppose we have a number called 2, 8, 1. So the sum of the digit is 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So next time the number will be your 11. So sum of the digit will be 1 plus 1 is your 2. It is single digit, but it is not 1. So that's why it cannot be called as a magic number. So let's see how we can do this. Suppose I am having a number. The number is called 226 and I have taken S, where S is to store the sum. Here we need two loops. The outer loop is to check whether the sum is single digit or not. And the inner loop is to find out the sum of the digits. So that's why what I am going to do, I am going to initialize sum is equal to 0 inside this loop. Because suppose in the previous case we found sum we got 11. Next time when I am going to add, if I am not making sum is 0, then it will 11 plus 2. So for example, we had taken previous one 281. Last time my number was 281. So the sum of the digit is your 11. Next time the number is 11. But if I am not making the sum is 0, then what will happen? 11 plus 1 it will do. Because next time the digit is 1. 1 plus 1. So if I am not making this sum is 0, this will become 11 plus 1 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13 हो जाएगा. अगर आप sum को 0 कर रहे हो, तो next time 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2 आएगा. That's why the sum will be 0 inside the loop. Now inner loop is all it is to find out the sum of the digit. So उसका logic क्या है? Number is greater than 0, then I will calculate the sum. sum is equal to sum plus n modulo 10 will give me the remainder. तो sum plus remainder, रिमाइंडर क्या है आपका 1 है, तो ये 1 किसके साथ ऐड हो जाएगा, सम के साथ. 0 plus 1 is 1. Don't worry, I am having the dry run also. Now after that I will say n by 10. So next time my quotient will be 28. So that's why what I am going to do, 28 is going to be done now. So how 28 will be done? Now how I am going to calculate it now? 28. 28 का फिर रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा, 8 आएगा. 8 plus 1 is 9. Like this will move. But when I will come out of this loop, I will get the sum of the digit. अगर वो sum of the digit 9 से ऊपर है तो डबल डिजिट है, because 9 से बड़ा क्या है, 10, 11 डबल डिजिट है. So in that case, as I said that my number will be sum again. Next time मेरा नंबर क्या हो जाएगा, सम हो जाएगा. So that's why I will say n is equal to s. So that आपका जो ये सम है, ये सम किसको मिलेगा, अभी नंबर को मिल जाएगा, n को मिल जाएगा. So we can calculate the sum of the digit again by making the sum 0. So be careful about it, how to do this. So let's check the dry run. Now when I will come out of this, I will check if my sum is equal to 1. So that means it is a magic number. If the sum is not 1, then it is not a magic number. Don't apply SOP in your examination. I don't have space. मेरे पास स्पेस थोड़ा कम है स्लाइड में, इसीलिए मैंने SOP लिया हुआ है. आप पूरा लिखोगे system.out.print. Now for example, I am doing the dry run. N is my 226 and initially sum is 0. So this sum is 0. I am over here. Now after this I am checking number is greater than 0. It is true. So I will calculate the remainder. N modulo 10 is your 6. 10 2s are 20. फिर आ गया आपका 26. 10 2s are 20 again. So remainder is 6. Now after this the 6 is going to be added with the sum. So 6 plus 0. Result is your 6. After getting 6, what I am going to do, n by 10 quotient. So 22 10s are 220. तो आपका quotient क्या है, 22 है. So after getting n by 10, what I am going to do, again I am going to check that number is greater than 0, 22 is greater than 0, true. I will get inside, again I will get the remainder. इस बार remainder क्या आएगा, 2 आएगा, because 10 2s are 20, remainder is 2. Now 6 plus 2. Next time we have to sum it, sum plus remainder. 6 plus 2 is your 8. So my sum becomes 8. After that I will do this one, n by 10. As I said that 10 2s are 20. So quotient is 2. Now after that again I will check n is greater than 0. True. I will get inside, I will get the remainder. Remainder is 2 because 10 zeros are 0. Remainder is 2. Now 8 plus 2 is your 10. So sum becomes your 10. Now n by 10. 10 zeros are 0. So quotient is my 0. Now condition. 0 is greater than 0. False. I will come out of it and I will say sum is equal to n. Because ये डबल डिजिट है आपका, तो नंबर फिर से 10 होना करना है मुझे, इसीलिए n इज इक्वल टू सम. सो ये 10 आके आपका फिर n में स्टोर हो गया, तो नंबर आपका 10 हो गया. उसके बाद चेक करेंगे सम इज ग्रेटर देन 9. यस, सम इज 10. 10 इज ग्रेटर देन 9. इट इज ट्रू. So I will get to the top of the loop again I will make the sum 0. अगर sum को 0 नहीं करूंगा तो previous value से add हो जाएगा. So after that I will get inside, n is greater than 0. Now n is 10. 10 is greater than 0. True. I will get the remainder. Remainder is 0. 0 plus 0. Sum is 0 again. After that quotient. Quotient is 1. Now 1 is greater than 0. True. Again remainder is my 1. N modulo 10. Remainder is 1. 1 with sum. 0 plus 1 is 1. Sum is 1 now. Now after that n by 10. 0. उसके बाद फिर से ये कंडीशन आपका फॉल्स हो जाएगा, बिकॉज n इज ग्रेटर देन 0. 0 इज ग्रेटर देन 0. फॉल्स. ये फॉल्स हो गया आपका. नाउ वंस दिस इज फॉल्स, आई विल कम आउट ऑफ दिस लूप एंड आई विल से n is equal to s. So ये 1 आके फिर से यहाँ पे स्टोर हो जाएगा. So my number is 1 now. After that, I will check sum is greater than 9. 1 is greater than 9. Now it is false. Now once it is false, I will come out of this loop. Once I will come out of this loop, I will check the condition. I will check the condition. Sum is equal to 1. It is true. So it is a magic number. Hope I am clear to everyone. I will suggest go through it once more to get a better idea. I will take you to the Java now to do the program. How to do the program now? Now we are in Java screen. I will write the program here. So what is the first job? Let me clear this. So what is my first job? I need to write import java.utl.scanner or java.utl.star. Anything is possible. After that, public class name. In my case, I have taken Pyare programming. You have to take the class name as number. After that, I will say public static void main string, any object of your choice, empty square bracket and parenthesis. Then within the curly bracket, I will accept a number. Now, how I will accept a number? The main thing is that how I am going to accept a number. I will declare a scanner class object. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in. Now after that, I will give a message system.out.print. The message will be enter a number. Enter a number. Now after that, I will accept the number int no is equal to sc dot next int. Number is accepted. After this is my accept part. After this, the calculation part is most vital. How I am going to calculate? So recall the process that I told. How to do this? I need two loops over here. Before that, what I need to do? Anything special that I need to do? Sum is going to be initialized inside the loop. So that's why I will start with do while loop. While कंडीशन क्या होगा? सम. बट सम तो आपका डिक्लेयर है ही नहीं. So that's why I will declare sum. int s. Only declare the sum outside. Don't initialize it because I have to initialize inside the loop. Already I told you why I'm initializing inside the loop, because every time I need to make it sum is equal to 0. Now the condition is sum is greater than 9. अगर 9 से बड़ा है sum तो वो डबल डिजिट है. Under sum is equal to 0. Now here the old one, sum of the digit का लॉजिक आपको डालना है. Sum of the digit का लॉजिक क्या है? While number is greater than 0, I will get the remainder. INTR is equal to n modulo 10. I got the remainder. Now after getting the remainder, I will, I have taken NO. So what I need to do, I will calculate the sum. I will say sum is equal to sum plus, yes, R. रिमाइंडर को सम के साथ ऐड करो. उसके बाद क्या करना है? रिड्यूस द नंबर. NO डिवाइड इज इक्वल टू 10. So for all these things we can apply the shortcut also. Here I am using R. Instead of R I can apply NO modulo 10. So instead of R I am applying NO modulo 10. So I can reduce one line. Instead of sum is equal to sum plus, I can apply sum plus is equal to. We can reduce the code. Now when I will come out of this loop, if it is double digit, number has to become sum again. So that's why n is equal to s. Normally students are doing mistake over here. They are doing sum is equal to num. Next time मुझे फिर sum of the digit n का निकालना है, NO का निकालना है. इसीलिए I have to make NO is equal to sum. And second mistake students are doing, they are making s is equal to 0 over here. not providing sum is equal to 0 over here. Two common mistakes people are doing. So try to avoid this. I told you how to avoid this. Now when I will come out of this loop, to whom I will check? I will check if my sum is equals to 1. Sum अगर 1 है तो मुझे क्या डिस्प्ले करवाना है? system.out.print magic number, else not a magic number. So let's run this one. So I am giving 125. 125 is not a magic number because 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. Sum of the digit is your 8. Now it is a single digit and it is not 1. Now let's take 226. Now it is a magic number. But if I want to display 226 is a magic number, then what I need to do? I need to store this number in another variable, because when I will come out of this loop, my number is going to be 0. But in this case, my number and sum both are same. So that's why I cannot display NO. So because of that reason, एक वीडियो आप लोगों के लिए छोड़ा गया है नंबर सिस्टम का कंस्ट्रक्टर का, हाउ टू अवॉइड कॉमन एरर्स. You can check that one. int or is equals to no. Now I can use or over here. Or is a magic number. I can say or plus is not a magic number. Now we can use it. I am again saying 125. 125 is not a magic number. I am saying 226. 226 is a magic number. So here I have not given space. Number 2. If I am removing the sum is equal to 0 from here and I am applying sum is equal to 0 over here. Now I am applying again 226. Now look at this. 226 is not a magic number. क्यों आ रहा? क्योंकि ये आपका सम गलत आ रहा है. यहाँ पे सम गलत आ रहा है. कैसे पता चलेगा आपको? डिस्प्ले मारो बीच में, आपको पता चल जाएगा सम आपका गलत क्यों आ रहा है. आई एम गिविंग 226. देखो आपका सम गलत आ रहा है. 10, 11, 13, 17, 25, 32 गलत आ रहा है. प्रीवियस सम से ऐड हो रहा है. होप आई एम क्लियर टू एवरीवन. Don't do the mistakes which I told. Try to concentrate all these parts. Otherwise, you will write the program. You will not get 15 marks for this. It is simply wastage of your time. So we'll move for the next question. Here the next question is special number, which is also known as your Krishnamurty number. Now what is special number? Sum of the factorial. Last time it was sum of the digit. Now it is sum of the factorial. So वही sum of the digit का लॉजिक डालना है हमें, but factorial का लॉजिक भी डालना है. Of each digit equal to the number. So that means if I am having a number 123, so that means आपको क्या करना है? Suppose my number is 123. अब क्या करना है मुझे? 3 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 2 का फैक्टोरियल प्लस 1 का फैक्टोरियल. ये टोटल सम आपका आ गया इज इक्वल टू द नंबर, दैट मीन्स द ओरिजिनल नंबर. Then it is called a Krishnamurty number. Let's take an example. Suppose I am having a number 145. So digits are 1, 4 and 5. Now after getting the digits, what exactly that I should do? That is most vital. I need to find out the factorial of it. Now how to find out the factorial? I will tell you. Hold on. Now let's see the example. Factorial of 1 is your 1. Factorial of 4 is your 24, because 4 into 3 is your 12. 12 into 2 is your 24. So factorial of 4 is 24. Next, factorial of 5 is your 120, because 5 into 4 is your 20. 5 into 4 is your 20. 20 into 3, 60. 60 into 2, 120. So factorial of 5 is 120. After that, I will calculate sum of the factorials. How to get the sum of factorials? 1 is the first 1 factorial, then 24 is your 4 factorial, then 120 is your 5 factorial. Now sum is your 145, which is equivalent to your original number. That's why it is a special number or Krishnamurty number. Otherwise, it is not a special number. So now let's see how to find out the factorial of a given number. So suppose my number is 1. Initially my f will be 0 or 1. That is the case where normally students are doing mistake. In case of sum, it should be 0. But in case of factorial, it should be 1. Because it is used in a product. So 0 multiplied with anything, result is 0. That's why in this case, I will take f is equal to 1. Now my loop will start from 1 and will move up to 5. The reason behind it, when I want to find out the factorial of 5, that means I have to make a product of 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that's why my loop will start from 1 and will move up to 5, where 5 is included. So that's why less than equals to n, where n is my 5. Now C++, because the gap between 1 and 2 is 1, 2 and 3 is 1, 3 and 4 is 1. So that's why C++. अंदर मुझे क्या करना है? बस प्रोडक्ट निकालना है. F is equal to F into C. कैसे? थोड़ा चेक कर लेते हैं अभी ड्राई रन में. Now initially my C is 1, that is loop variable. C is 1. F is initially 1. After that, I am getting inside. C is less than equals to n. True. Because 1 is less than equals to 5, it is true. So that means I will get into the body. F into C, 1 into 1 is your 1. Will be stored in F only. So that's why F is 1 again. After that, C++, C will become your 2. Now 2 is less than n, true. After that, 2 into 1 is your 2. So F becomes your 2. C++, 3. Now 3 is less than 5, true. Now 3 into 2 is your 6. After that, C++, 4. Now 4 less than 5, true. 4 into 6, 24. Now next time C++, C is your 5. Now 5 is less than equals to 5, true. F into C, that is 5 into 24, that is your 120. नहीं, हमने गलत कर दिया. यहाँ पे 5, यहाँ पे false नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे 120. After that, we will move up C++. C will become your 6. Then it becomes your false. After that, it will become your false. Hope I am clear to everyone. The dry run. So now we'll implement it. So let's move how we can implement it. Now suppose I have taken a number called 145. I am storing OR is equal to n. Already I told you when I will come out of the loop, number becomes 0. So that's why I need to store the number in another variable. Now, as we know that we need a sum. So sum is equal to 0. Because एक बार sum होगा बार बार आपका लूप के अंदर. इसीलिए बाहर आपका sum equals to 0 हो रहा है. दो लूप यहाँ पे नहीं है आपका. Now, outer condition is n is greater than 0 as it is. Now, remainder n modulo 10. I will get the remainder. Digit logic डाल दो आप बस. Now long f is equal to 1 factorial. Now for c is equal to 1, already I have shown you factorial का आपका loop. C is equal to 1, c less than equals to r. वहां पे मैंने दिखाया था n, यहाँ पे दिखा रहा हूं r. वहां पे मुझे n का फैक्टोरियल चाहिए था. यहाँ पे n is 145. मुझे 145 का फैक्टोरियल नहीं चाहिए, मुझे 5 का फैक्टोरियल चाहिए. उसके बाद 4 का फैक्टोरियल चाहिए. उसके बाद 1 का चाहिए. वो कहां पे है? That is available in your R. So that's why normally again I am highlighting over here. Normally students are committing mistake over here. Instead of R, they are taking N. So try to avoid this. I am emphasizing on the common errors that you used to do in your examination. Try to avoid these common errors. After that, as it is, f is equal to f into c factorial. Once I got the factorial, I will calculate the sum. Sum कैसे करना है? Sum is equal to sum plus f because f is my factorial. After that, don't forget to reduce the number n by 10. जब प्रोग्राम थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाता है, students are forgetting this part. So be careful about it. I am putting star. ये दो जगह पे नॉर्मली स्टूडेंट छोड़ देते हैं. यहाँ पे n करते हैं और यहाँ पे आपको n by 10 भूल जाते हैं बच्चे. Be careful about it. And don't make sum is equal to 0 inside the loop. Now when I will come out of it, I will check s. S is my sum. It says that sum of the factorial, किस में store है? Sum of the factorial, s में store है, is equals to the number. I am taking OR now because when I will come out of this loop, my n becomes 0. n आपका 0 हो रहा है. इसीलिए I cannot compare. I will check with OR. Again, I am putting a star over here. Students are forgetting to use OR over here. Students are using n, which is wrong. Now it's a special number, otherwise not a special number. Now let's make a dry run to understand this. Let me clear the screen. Number is your 145. 145 is greater than 0, true. I will get the remainder. Remainder is your my 5. R is 5. Now f is equal to 1. फैक्टोरियल आपका 1 आएगा. मैं डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे फैक्टोरियल डाल रहा हूँ क्योंकि ऑलरेडी मैं फैक्टोरियल आपको बता चुका हूँ, फैक्टोरियल का ड्राई रन. इसीलिए मैं यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली ये वाला ड्राई रन में खत्म कर रहा हूँ. So when I will come out of it, my factorial is your 120. Now sum is your 0. 0 plus 120. This becomes your 120. Sum is my 120. After that, n by 10. So 145 by 10. Quotient is 14. Now after that, I will move up again. इसके बाद फिर से ऊपर जाना है मुझे. n is greater than 0. 14 is greater than 0. True. Remainder is 4. Now once I got the remainder, I will calculate the factorial. Factorial of 4 is 24. So that's why directly I am putting over here 24. After that, sum is equal to sum plus factorial. After this factorial loop, I am calculating the sum. So that's why 120 plus 24, 144. Now after that, reduce the number by 10. So I will get 14 divided by 10. We got 1. So again check. 1 is greater than 0. True. Get the remainder. Remainder is my 1 now. Now after getting 1, again calculate the factorial. Factorial of 1 is 1. So 144 plus 1. After that, this sum. 144 plus 1 is your 145. n by 10, now it is 0. Because 10 zeros are 0, remainder is my 1 and quotient is 0. Again, I will come to the loop. 0 is greater than 0. False. I will come out of this loop. And now, after coming out of this loop, I will check the sum with OR. Why OR? Already I told you, because when I will come out of this loop, n is my 0. So 0 के साथ मुझे compare नहीं करना. Hope I am clear to everyone. Now, I will show you how to write the program now. Quickly we will move. Now, again there is no change. I need to accept a number this time. This is okay. I need to take a backup of the number. So OR is equal to NO is okay. Now this time sum should be outside. Sum is equal to 0. Now we don't need two loops over here. So that's why I am removing this loop. Now there is no change in this. Same condition, number is greater than 0. I need to get the remainder now. So I will say int r is equal to no modulo 10. I got the remainder. Now here what I am going to do, I need to take a variable for the factorial, which should be 1. Every time it should be 1. That's why inside the loop I have to initialize, not outside. One time I need the sum, so that's why it is outside. Each digit factorial, that's why it is inside. Now after this I will use the for loop. For कहाँ से मुझे शुरू करना है? C is equal to 1. कहाँ तक जाना है? C less than is equals to, yes, NO or R. Yes, NO. It is R. because I need to find out the factorial of the digit, where digit is available in R. Now after that I will say C++. Now how to find out the factorial? Factorial is equal to factorial into C. We got the factorial. Factorial का लॉजिक डाल दो यहाँ. खत्म. जब फैक्टोरियल मिल गया उसके बाद क्या करना है? सम निकालना है. Sum is equals to sum plus factorial, because I need to find out sum of the factorial. After that, again the old mechanism, number by 10. Now I don't need the second loop. I'm removing this one. Last time condition was on sum. अच्छा, यहाँ पे हमने एक इंटीजर लिया है, एक लॉन्ग लिया है हमने. So make it long because this one is long. Now when I will come out of it, I will check sum of the factorial with original number, because NO is my 0. So now I will say OR is a special number. Is a special number. Is not a special number. Now let's run this. I'm giving a number 125. 125 is not a special number. So which one is a special number we have taken? 145 we have taken. So I'm saying 145. 145 is a special number. Hope I'm clear to everyone. Now if you want to see that number आपका 0 हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, आप बाहर आने के बाद नंबर को दिखाओ. I'm displaying the number. I'm saying a message number 228. Look at this 0 number. This one NO 0 number. After that I'm getting this message 228 is not a special number. You can give println to make it clear a little bit more. Look at this 0 number is 0. So be careful about this kind of things. Otherwise you can do everything perfectly. I know small things you have to consider. So now again I'm going back to the slide, because it is a revision class. So that's why I don't want to waste your time. I will quickly move ahead for each and everything. If still you are unable to understand any part of this, you are most welcome. You can WhatsApp me. I will answer it. Now, next one is the pul prime. What is pul prime? We need to know. A number is said to be pul prime if the number is palindrome as well as prime. So, I think that everybody knows about this palindrome. If the original number and reverse number both are same, then it is palindrome. Suppose I am having a number called 121. What is the reverse of this number? Reverse of number is 121. Now original number and reverse number both are same. Can you see? Original number and reverse number both are same. So that's why it is called palindrome. Now suppose the number is 125. Now I'm taking a number 125. Now reverse of this 125 is 521. 521. Now both are not same. So that's why it is not called a palindrome. Now आपको palindrome समझ में आ गया. अब चलते हैं prime number. If a number is divisible by 1 and itself only, then it is called prime number. Otherwise it is called composite number. Now for example, I am taking a number called 5. Now what I am going to do? I am going to check whether it is divisible by 2 or not, because I know that every number is divisible by 1. Now everybody is quite comfortable with counter based, so I will do this counter based. Now suppose user has taken 5. Now I will check whether it is divisible by 1 or not. If it is divisible by 2 or not. Is it divisible by 3 or not? Is it divisible by 4 or not? Is it divisible by 5 or not? So that means I need a loop which will start from 1 and will move up to the number, not 5, up to the number. Because if the number is 5, I will move up to 5. If the number is 19, I will move up to 19. And what I will do, I will check. If it is divisible, I will increase the counter by 1. Now initially counter must be 0. When it is divisible by 1, I will say counter is 1. It is not divisible, not divisible by 5, so counter is 2. Now when I will come out of the loop, I will say if the counter is 2, then it is prime number. Now let's take one more example. Suppose I am taking a number called 10. Number is 10. So what I am going to do, I will divide it by 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Like this, I will move up to 10. Now counter is initially 0. Divisible by 1, so counter is your 1. Divisible by 2, so counter is 2. Divisible by 3, false. Divisible by 4, false. 5, divisible by 5, true. So counter is your 3. Divisible by 4, false. 5, 6, divisible by 6, false. 7, false. 8, false. 9, false. 10, true. So that's why now it is 4. Now when I will come out of the loop, I will say C is equals to 2. No, false. C is 4 now. So it is a composite number, not a prime number. So let's check the prime. Now I am having a number called 313. Is a prime number. Q? Because the reverse of the number is 313. So it is palindrome. First criteria is fulfilled. Second, check. It is divisible by 1 and 313 only. It is divisible by only 1 and 313. That means 1 and the number itself. So that's why it is prime number also. Though it is both prime number and palindrome. That's why it is called prime. तो अभी आपको क्या करना है, बस प्राइम नंबर और पैलिंड्रोम का लॉजिक इसमें कंबाइन करना है, दैट्स ऑल, और कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए इसमें. लेट्स टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल. 252 is not a prime number. Again, why? Because 252, what is the reverse? Reverse is also 252. It is a palindrome number. But 252 is divisible by 1, 3, 1, 2, 3 and so many other numbers also. So that is, it is divisible by more than one number. So that's why it is not a prime number. If it is not a prime number, then it cannot be prime, because it says that both the condition must be true. Let's take one more example. 157 is not a prime because it is divisible by 1 and 313 only. So that's why it is prime number. अब ये prime number true हो गया. But palindrome check करते हैं. Reverse is your 751. Now 157, 751 not equals. So that's why palindrome is false. So now we can say that is not a prime. So can we move to write the program? Are you all ready to write the program now? So the basic thing is that we have to apply two things over here. One is the prime logic. Another is your, yes, palindrome logic. So let's go back to the program. I need to accept the number. If I want to display the number itself as a prime, then I have to take original also. Otherwise, I don't need. Again, I'm repeating. If you want to display the number as a prime, suppose I want to display 157 is not a prime. I want to display 313 is a prime. If I want to display the number, then I will take the original one. Okay. And as well as number two reason is that I have to calculate the reverse. Because of that reason also we need. Now, first of all, what I need to do, I need to check whether the number is prime or not. If it is not, directly I will say it is not a prime. And as well as I will check whether it is palindrome or not. So I will suggest in this case to reduce the code. If you can understand, try to do this one. It will reduce the code a lot. So I am saying boolean, take the help of your method. Boolean, क्योंकि ये कोड बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा बेटा. इसमें पैलिंड्रोम भी है, प्राइम नंबर भी है. कोड बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा, इसीलिए इसको मैं छोटा कर रहा हूं. आई एम सेइंग प्राइम, boolean prime. I am passing a number to it, int no. I will check whether the number is prime or not. So inside this, I will take a for loop for int c is equal to 2. Why I am taking 2 over here? Because every number is divisible by 1 and itself. So that's why I am ignoring this. And I am saying c is less than no. Rather than less than equals to, I am saying less than no. Why? Because every number is divisible by itself. So ये दो कंडीशन मैंने हटा दिया यहाँ पे to reduce the code. I am saying C plus plus. If अंदर बोलूंगा मैं if अगर user has inputted the number which is divisible by your C, because C will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. If it is divisible, then directly I will say return false. It is not a prime number. The number is divisible by C. So that's why it cannot be called as a prime number. It is a composite number. When I will come out of the loop, I will say return true. It is a prime number. देखो आपका कोड बहुत कम हो गया. Am I clear? Hope I am clear to everyone. Okay. So here I have forgotten to give number modulo C equals to 0. Now, अब यहाँ पे though I have created a method, as already I told you, if I am creating a method, in order to call this method, I need to create an object of the class. इसीलिए पहले आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ पे एक object बनाना है. pp is equals to new pp. मैं सबको सजेस्ट करूंगा ये वाला लॉजिक आप अप्लाई करो, क्योंकि अगर वो पूछता है राइट ए प्रोग्राम टू डिफाइन ए मेथड इज प्राइम व्हिच विल एक्सेप्ट ए नंबर एंड विल रिटर्न ट्रू इफ द नंबर इज प्राइम अदरवाइज फॉल्स, मेथड में भी आ सकता है ये क्वेश्चन. तो यहाँ पे दो पर्पस आपका सॉल्व हो गया. एक, हाउ टू चेक वेदर गिवन नंबर इज प्राइम और नॉट यूजिंग मेथड. दूसरा, पल प्राइम. दोनों का काम खत्म हो गया यहाँ पे. नाउ आई नीड टू एक्सेप्ट ए नंबर. आई विल स्टोर इट इन ओरिजिनल वन, देन आई विल डू द रिवर्स, क्योंकि प्राइम नंबर तो ये काम करेगा, ये प्राइम नंबर का काम कर देगा, इसलिए प्राइम नंबर यहाँ पे कम हो गया हमारा. अब यहाँ पे मुझे रिवर्स ऑफ द नंबर करना है. रिवर्स ऑफ द नंबर कैसे करते हैं याद करो. आई विल टेक REB इज इक्वल टू 0 इनिशियली एंड आई विल से अगेन द ओल्ड मैकेनिज्म. वाइल एक एक डिजिट निकालना है. वाइल NO इज ग्रेटर देन 0. नाउ नंबर इज ग्रेटर देन 0. मुझे क्या करना है, अभी रिमाइंडर निकालना है. INT R इज इक्वल टू NO मोडुलो 10. रिमाइंडर आ गया आपका. वंस आई गॉट द रिमाइंडर आई विल शिफ्ट इट टू द रिवर्स पार्ट. REB इज इक्वल टू REB इंटू 10 प्लस R. तो अगर आपका 5 आया है, 5 इंटू 10 इज 50 प्लस रिमाइंडर इज 151, तो रिवर्स हो जाएगा वो. आफ्टर दैट डोंट फॉरगेट टू राइट NO डिवाइड इज इक्वल टू 10 टू गेट द क्वोशिएंट. तो ये आपका रिवर्स का लॉजिक है. वंस आई गॉट द रिवर्स आई विल चेक इफ, एक साथ अभी चेक कर रहा हूं मैं, इफ REB इज इक्वल टू OR. ये कंडीशन हो गया आपका पैलिंड्रोम के लिए. एंड as well as, अब ये मेथड को कॉल कर दो आप, प्राइम नंबर वाला मेथड को कॉल कर दो. देखो कितना कोड रेड्यूस हो गया आपका. इज प्राइम जहां पे मुझे NO पास करना है, बट इससे पहले PP डॉट, क्योंकि वी नो दैट वी हैव टू कॉल द मेथड विद द हेल्प ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. सो दैट्स व्हाई ऑब्जेक्ट डॉट मेथड नेम एंड एक्चुअल पैरामीटर इज NO बिकॉज आई हैव स्टोर्ड द नंबर इन NO. नाउ अगर ये पैलिंड्रोम भी है और आपका प्राइम भी है, then I will display system.out.print. What I will display? OR plus is a, yes, OR is a pal prime. Else, otherwise, I will display OR is नॉट ए पल प्राइम. आपका वो पल प्राइम नहीं है. अच्छा, Java screen is not showing. Yes, better, yes. Now I think it is visible to all of you. Let me do it again for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will do it again. So in case of Pal prime, what I need to do, फिर से कर दे रहा हूँ. Don't worry, don't worry. So what I need to do, I need to find out the prime number first of all. So I will say boolean prime. Now I need to pass a number, int no. Now within this I will generate a loop for int c is equal to 2. Why 2? Because every number is divisible by 1. So I don't want to consider that one. I will start from 2. I will say c is less than no. Why less than no? Because every number is divisible by a number itself. So that's why less than no. Then I will say c++. Okay. Now inside this I will say if agar number modulo c, because c will make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. अगर वो divisible है equals to 0, then I will say return false, क्योंकि वो divisible है तो मतलब वो prime number नहीं है, so that's why return false. But when I will come out of this loop, तो कब आऊंगा लूप से बाहर? जब किसी के साथ वो divisible नहीं है, तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा? रिटर्न ट्रू. तो ये हो गया आपका प्राइम नंबर का लॉजिक. और ऑलरेडी आई टोल्ड यू, ये दो पर्पस के लिए मैंने बनाया है ये कोड आपके लिए. अगर वो पूछता है राइट ए प्रोग्राम टू डिफाइन अ मेथड which will receive a number and will return true if it is prime number, otherwise it is false. So उसके लिए भी काम में आएगा और पल प्राइम का कोड रिड्यूस करने के लिए भी काम में आएगा. ये हम लोग ट्विस्टेड पेयर में भी यूज करते हैं. ट्विस्टेड प्राइम, को प्राइम, in all these cases my logic is to create a separate method. So though I am having a method, so I need to create an object. So here in my main method, first job is to create an object. Is equals to new. अब पहले ऑब्जेक्ट बनाओ क्योंकि आपको मेथड को कॉल करना है. उसके बाद नंबर एक्सेप्ट करो, उसके बाद ओरिजिनल में रखो उसको int or इज इक्वल टू नो. एक बैकअप रखो, एक वेरिएबल चाहिए रिवर्स विच इज इनिशियली 0. अब रिवर्स कैसे निकालना है? आई विल से व्हाइल नंबर इज ग्रेटर देन 0. अंदर मुझे क्या करना है? एक डिजिट निकालना है. int r इज इक्वल टू नो मॉडुलो 10. एक डिजिट आ गया. अब उस डिजिट को शिफ्ट करवाना है. सपोज मेरा नंबर है 125, रिवर्स क्या आता है? 521. तो ये 5 को इंटू 10 करेंगे तो आप 50 होगा. उसके बाद इंटू 10 करेंगे तो 500 होगा. तब जाके ये लास्ट प्लेस में आएगा. इसीलिए आई एम सेइंग rev इज इक्वल टू rev इंटू 10 प्लस r. इंटू 10 विल शिफ्ट इट टू द 10 पोजिशन, 100 पोजिशन. किसको शिफ्ट करना है? r को. इसीलिए प्लस r. डोंट फॉरगेट टू get the quotient, by 10. Now this part will give me the reverse of the number. अब palindrome क्या बोलता है? If the original number is equals to the reverse number. If अब ओरिजिनल नंबर तो आपका 0 हो गया, नंबर इसके बाद बाहर आएंगे तो 0 हो रहा है. इसीलिए I will use OR. Where the student is doing mistake, again I am repeating. Here I will say OR is equals to REV. अगर ओरिजिनल इक्वल्स टू रिवर्स है तो ये पैलिंड्रोम हो गया. अब बोथ द कंडीशन मस्ट बी ट्रू, दैट्स व्हाई एंड ऑपरेटर. अब ये मेथड को कॉल करो आप प्राइम नंबर वाला, pp डॉट प्राइम नंबर भेज दो उसमें. एक्चुअल पैरामीटर इज योर नो बिकॉज द मेथड इज टेकिंग ए नंबर. इज इट क्लियर? अगर बोथ द कंडीशन इज ट्रू, आई विल डिस्प्ले सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंट which one? Your OR is a pal prime. Pal prime number. Otherwise, else display again. This is not a pal prime. Is not a pal prime. So first of all, we'll check the pal prime number, that is your 313. Let's run this one. Now 313. Yes, 313 is a Pal prime number. Now let's check a number which is your palindrome but not prime. Your 252. As I have taken the example 252. Now 252 is a Pal prime. How it is not a prime? No. ये रिटर्न कर रहा है false. Is not a. एक मिनट. 252. 252 is a Pal prime दिखा रहा है. Should display is not a Pal prime. अब ये प्राइम आपको क्या रिटर्न कर रहा है? लेट मी चेक. आई थिंक प्राइम में कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया है क्या? अच्छा, यस, वी डिड ए मिस्टेक ओवर हियर. आई एम पासिंग NO ओवर हियर. मैं आप लोगों को बोल रहा था गलती मत करो, मैंने खुद गलती कर दिया यहाँ पे. When I will come out of the loop, number is 0. And I am passing every time 0 over here. It should be OR. आपको कहते कहते मुझसे गलती हो गया. 252 is not a Pal prime. यहाँ पे आपका 0 पास हो रहा था every time. तो इसीलिए ये क्या रिटर्न करवा रहा था? आपका ट्रू रिटर्न करवा रहा था. So now we have taken one number which is Pal prime. That is your, let's check it again. 313. 313 is palindrome as well as prime. तो आपको चेक करना है प्राइम के है कि नहीं है. देखो यहाँ पे मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको, एक एक इंडिविजुअल दिखा रहा हूँ मैं आपको. इफ OR is equals to REV, एक एक कंडीशन में. You don't do this in an examination. बस आपको दिखाना है बोल के मैं लिख रहा हूँ. Then I will say OR is palindrome. ठीक है. अब प्राइम है कि नहीं दिखाना है मुझे, तो डायरेक्टली इसको कॉल करवाओ इसके अंदर. ये अगर ट्रू रिटर्न करवा रहा है तो आप दिखाओगे OR is prime else not prime. यहाँ पे आपको देना है else not palindrome. Not palindrome. Let's run this. Now I am saying Pal prime वाला पहले ले लेते हैं. Pal prime वाला आपका 313. 313. 313 is a palindrome. 313 is prime. 313 is Pal prime. Is it clear? थोड़ा प्रिंट लाइन मार दो, क्लियरली आ जाएगा आपका. ये मैं क्यों दिखा रहा हूं आपको लास्ट में बोलूंगा. आप already I am saying, always I am saying that write the program in such a way that everybody should get pleased out of it. So अब देखते हैं यहाँ पे 313. 313 313 is a palindrome number. 313 is a prime number. So 313 is a Pal prime. Now let's take one more example where it is palindrome but not prime. 252. 252. Now 252 is palindrome but not prime. So it is not a Pal prime number. Now let's take one more example where the number is not a palindrome but prime. This is your 157. 157. Where 157 is not a palindrome because palindrome should be reverse is 571. It's not a palindrome, but it is a prime. So 157 is not a Pal prime. Hope I am clear to everyone. If you want to go through the code I am just showing before you the code. Only the logical part is required. Don't write this part in your examination. देखो आपका कितना कोड कम हो गया यहाँ पे, वरना प्राइम प्राइम इसके अंदर लिखते तो बहुत कोड बढ़ जाता. इतना कंफ्यूजन भी नहीं होगा आपको. ये लॉजिक आप ट्विस्टेड प्राइम में भी डाल सकते हो. So this is completely a new type of program for all of you. I will suggest just check it out again. Go through it properly. Any sort of doubt, then you can clear it. Okay. So I will move to the next part. Split number says that write a program to accept a number and split it into two parts. Only if, हाँ यहाँ पे आपका कंडीशन आ गया, only if it is even digits. That means I have to count number of digits. After that I will check whether it is even digits number or not. After that number, otherwise display error message, cannot split the number. अच्छा, got it. So क्या करना है अभी? Suppose user has entered a number 1987. So in that case, what I need to do, I have to get the first part of 19. And second part is your 87. But how to do this? That is most vital. Now suppose user has given a number called 19678. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits are there. So I cannot split it in equal part. So that's why cannot split the number. Now we have to get the error. So split number is in front of you. Write a program to accept a number and split it into two parts. Only if it is even digit of, otherwise display the error message. Here is an example for you. 1987. First part is 19. Second part is 87. Now second number is 19687. I cannot split it because even number of digits are not available. So that's why cannot split the number. So now let's take one more example for this. Number is equal to 1987. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to count number of digits, that is 4. It is even number of digits. So I will move ahead. Up. If I am dividing the number, I am giving you a hint now. Listen carefully. Now I am giving the hint. If I am dividing a number by 10, I am getting the unit digit. That is 1 digit. If I will divide by 100, I will get 2 digit. कुछ समझ में आया आप लोगों को? नहीं आया? चलो. Suppose I am having number of digit is 4. So मुझे कितना नंबर चाहिए स्प्लिट करने में? 2 नंबर चाहिए मुझे. 2 नंबर चाहिए मुझे, मतलब क्या करना है? 100 में डिवाइड करना है. तो 100 कैसे पता चलेगा मुझे? अगर ये 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 8, 4 हो गया ना? 1, 3, 5, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 9. अब कितना डिजिट हो गया? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. इवन डिजिट्स, नंबर ऑफ डिजिट इज 6. अब अगर नंबर ऑफ डिजिट इज 6, मुझे स्प्लिट करना है तो क्या मिल रहा है मुझे? 3 डिजिट में स्प्लिट करवाना है. अगर एक डिजिट के लिए मुझे 10 चाहिए, 2 डिजिट निकालने के लिए 100, 3 डिजिट निकालने के लिए 1000. अब ये कुछ रिलेशन मिल रहा है आपको? कुछ रिलेशन मिल रहा है? Just 6/2. 10 to the power 6/2 is your 3. So 10 to the power 3. Got it? अब यहां पे चलते हैं. अगर आपका 4 आया है नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स, तो मतलब स्प्लिट करो तो क्या मिलता है? 2 डिजिट मिलता है. फर्स्ट पार्ट 2 डिजिट मिलता है. सेकेंड पार्ट 4/2 is your 2. 10 to the power 2 is your 100. Now if I am dividing by 10, I am getting 1 digit. Dividing by 100, I got 2 digit. Dividing by 1000, 3 digit. मिला कुछ लॉजिक आप लोगों को? चले अभी. So I need to find it out. पावर किसका निकालना है? 10 to the power 4/2, where 4 is the number of digits, where it is your count digit. आपका ये वेरिएबल हो जाएगा count digit is equals to 100 in this case, because number of digit is 4 now. नेक्स्ट, फर्स्ट पार्ट कैसे निकालना है, n बाई पी आपका क्वोशेंट आएगा। क्वोशेंट क्या है आपका 19, अगर क्वोशेंट 19 है तो रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा 87। तो n मॉडुलो p where n is the number, p is the power, कितना पावर हमें कैलकुलेशन किया था, किस में डिवाइड करना है बोल के पावर निकाला था हमने। सो मॉडुलो 100 आई गॉट 87। फर्स्ट पार्ट सेकेंड पार्ट हो गया आपका। So if you have understood, then we'll apply. So now I will move to the Java screen. This time I will not do the mistake. आज एक्चुअली बहुत ओवरहेड हो गया क्लास, सबका एग्जाम चल रहा है, नंबर ऑफ क्लासेस ज़्यादा पड़ गया आज, इसीलिए ये फंबलनेस हो रहा है, ये प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है। बहुत क्लास हो गया आज, सबका एग्जाम चल रहा है, सबको टाइम देना है। ओके, तो split the number, I need to accept a number. As per the logic, I need to accept a number. Then I will count number of digits. But when I will count number of digits, फिर से आपका नंबर 0 हो जाएगा, इसीलिए टेक ए बैकअप ऑफ OR इज इक्वल टू NO, बैकअप एक लेना है। और एक डिजिट काउंटर चाहिए, DIG डिजिट काउंटर इज इक्वल टू इनिशियली 0। और क्या चाहिए, पावर रखना है मुझे, किस में डिवाइड करना है, ये सारा आपका प्री प्रोसेसिंग वेरिएबल्स है। अब काउंट डिजिट कहां पे किए थे हम लोग, यस 9th क्लास बिगिनिंग में हम लोग किए थे, काउंट नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स। तो चलो करते हैं, व्हाइल नंबर इज ग्रेटर देन 0 देन डिजिट काउंटर प्लस प्लस NO डिवाइड इज इक्वल टू 10। अब ये आप क्या देगा, count number of digits. Once I count, I have done count. अब क्या करना, P को निकालना है, कैसे पावर निकलेगा आपका, P इज इक्वल टू मैथ, एक मिनट, मैथ कैपिटल हो गया, मैथ तेरी का, मैथ डॉट पावर 10 to the power, don't forget 10 to the power number of digits by 2, DIC by 2, number of digit by 2. Okay, let me show you the screen to make you recall, क्योंकि सब कुछ इसमें है, सब कुछ लॉजिक में रहता है बेटा, सब कुछ लॉजिक में रहता है। लुक एट ओवर हियर, 4 by 2, अगर 6 डिजिट आपका आ रहा है तो मैंने क्या कहा था, 6 by 2, दैट मीन्स 3 डिजिट मुझे निकालना है। 3 मतलब 1000, 1000 मतलब 3 डिजिट निकलेगा। अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, 10 फॉर 1 डिजिट, 100 फॉर 2 डिजिट, 1000 फॉर 3 डिजिट, देन 10,000 फॉर 4 डिजिट। ये किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, प्योरली नंबर ऑफ डिजिट, बट उसका हाफ, क्योंकि मुझे स्प्लिट करना है आधे में। ओके, तो यहाँ पे आ गया, मैं अभी जावा स्क्रीन में आ गया। अब यहाँ पे आपको एक एरर आप करोगे, क्योंकि मैथ डॉट पावर रिटर्न टाइप इज योर डबल एंड p इज ऑफ टाइप इंटीजर। आई कैन नॉट टेक द p डबल, so I have to explicitly typecast it with int. Don't forget to do this one. एक मैंने कहा था सीरीज केस में don't forget to explicit typecast, और एक यहाँ पे बोल रहा हूं, यहाँ पे explicit typecasting होगा, क्योंकि ये डबल रिटर्न करवाता है। Once I got the power, डायरेक्टली डिस्प्ले मारो, अभी किसी वेरिएबल में स्टोर मत करो, डायरेक्टली डिस्प्ले मारो, system.out.print। फर्स्ट पार्ट, यहां पे बच्चों का गलती हो सकता है, /n फर्स्ट पार्ट कौन सा है, एक नंबर देख के आपको अगर एग्जाम में कंफ्यूज हो रहा है, एक नंबर ले लो, फर्स्ट पार्ट मस्ट बी 12, दैट इज योर क्वोशिएंट, लास्ट पार्ट इज योर रिमाइंडर। तो फर्स्ट पार्ट अगर लिख रहे हो आप क्या लिखोगे, प्लस, यस NO नहीं ले सकते, फिर से याद रखो, यहां पे ज्यादा गलती होता है, ये NO नहीं हो सकता, NO इज 0, तो आई विल अप्लाई OR डिवाइडेड बाय 10 will give me the first part, Then remainder OR modulo 10 will give me the second part. Now let's run this. I'm giving a number 1, 2, 4, 5. First part is H3. First part is no. यहाँ पे 10 मार दिया बेटा मैंने, 10 मार दिया. ज्यादा क्लास होने से यही होता है बेटा, ओवरलोडेड. 1, 2, 4, 5. नंबर ऑफ डिजिट हो गया. ORDICP P आपका डिजिट बाय 10 10 टू द पावर हो गया. यहाँ पे कुछ नो इज ग्रेटर देन 0. ट्रू. Digit counter is increased. NO by 10. I'm getting the quotient. When I'll come out of it, एक कंडीशन मैंने छोड़ दिया. If DIC modulo 2 equals to 0, अगर ये इवन डिजिट्स है, डिबगिंग एरर क्या आ रहा था, एक्सेप्शन, इनपुट मिसमैच एक्सेप्शन. अच्छा ठीक है. तो इफ DIC modulo 2 is equals to 0, that means इवन डिजिट से. अगर ये इवन डिजिट से, आई विल गेट इनसाइड. INTP लिए हम लोग. यस. इसको बंद करो. Okay, so if it is even, then calculate all those things. One, 2, 4, 5. First part is 12, second part is 45. चलो और एक नंबर देके देखते हैं. 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First part is 147, second part is 258. और एक देके देखते हैं. I'm giving 12. First part is 1, second part is 2. हर एक नंबर में आपका काम करेगा. ठीक है. बट एल्स पार्ट छोड़ दिया हम लोग. एल्स अब मैसेज देना है OR is having. अच्छा, वो कुछ स्पेशल एरर मैसेज बोल रहा था तो क्वेश्चन में आपका वही एरर मैसेज दे देते हैं. क्वेश्चन में स्पेशल एरर मैसेज क्या बोल रहा था आपका, कैन नॉट स्प्लिट द नंबर हैविंग ऑड नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. ओके, तो वही मैसेज डाल देते हैं. कैन नॉट स्प्लिट द नंबर बिकॉज ऑड नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स. रन करवाएं इसको. Now I'm having 123. This odd number of digits cannot split the number, odd number of digits. Okay, run it again. I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. 3 हो गया, 4, 5 हो गया. Cannot split the number because it is odd number of digits. Now I'm just showing you the screen to go through the logical part. Go through the logical part. So I'm extremely tired. I'm really excuse for all of you that आज यहाँ पे हम लोग बंद कर देते हैं क्लास. अगर टाइम मिलेगा so let me take a pool. If you are interested, I will take the morning class. If you are interested, then you WhatsApp me. I'm tomorrow morning I am free. I can take the live class in the morning and the evening also. Otherwise, only evening we will have the live class for you. So that's all for all of you. Good night. Do well in your examination. Best of luck to all of you.